was walking down the street the other day, trying to distract myself, but then I see your face. So wait, that's someone else.
What is up, everybody? I am so excited about this video because it is one I've been wanting to make for a while and I am finally getting around to it. I have a huge announcement in this video and I have a new recipe. So after I tell you guys my cool announcement, stay tuned because I have a delicious chocolate oat protein ball recipe coming your way. So the time has come to tell you that I am officially an ambassador for a new company called John's Killer Protein, right here. So John's Killer Protein has become an absolute staple in my diet. It is the first protein powder in a long time that I have found that does not upset my stomach. And so when I found it and it became such a staple for me, I really wanted to share this product with all of you. It is so clean, so good for you. Their things are even unsweetened and unflavored. So you're not getting any extra crap, which I love. I love it. I mean, that's all there is to say. I'm going to do a video on all of their products, but my favorite product right now is the whey isolate. It's literally protein, just protein. You can flavor it however you want it, and it's clean, simple, easy to do. So I do have a code for John's Killer Protein. I will put it in the description box below. It's also right here. So if you want to order anything, click the link, or if you have any questions at all, please reach out to me. I will be working hand in hand with JKP and I'm so excited. So stay on the lookout for recipes with them, for posts about them, because it is a product that I'm just so excited to share with all of you. And so since this is a new product, I figured what a better way to introduce you than do a recipe using my favorite product, which is the isolate protein. You are about to see my recipe for these delicious chocolate protein oat balls. They are 80 calories a ball. So easy to make. I mean, so easy to make. It takes you like 10 minutes. You can eat them there on the spot, throw them in the fridge for a snack. They're super rich. They will cure a sweet tooth in a heartbeat. They are a awesome alternative to those sugar-filled desserts. And I'm not adding any sugar, only natural sweeteners. Stay tuned, check it out. Please, if you enjoy the recipe, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Okay team, so to kick off my new ambassadorship with John's Killer Protein, I thought what a better way than to make a easy peasy but delicious and healthy recipe. So we are going to make oat protein balls that are super duper chocolatey. When I say chocolatey, I mean they are so rich you probably only need like 2 to cure your sweet tooth. And like I said, they are healthy. So here are the macros per 1 ball. So each serving that I make has about 10, and I will show you how I portion those out when we get there. So let's do it. So for this recipe, there are not a lot of ingredients. I tried to keep it super simple so you can make it quick and then have an on-the-go snack. So what you're going to need is, of course, John's Killer Protein. I'm using grass-fed whey isolate. So we're gonna use that. Quaker oats, Hershey's cocoa. This is unsweetened. Can you see it? There it is. Then we have coconut oil. I got mine from Trader Joe's. Peanut butter. So you can use any kind of peanut butter. This right here has like some flax and chia seeds in it. This is what your little oat balls are gonna look like when they're done. Yeah. So to start everything out, I want you to grab your scale and a big mixing bowl. We are going to mix all of our dry ingredients in the bowl together, and then we're gonna set that aside. The first thing that you're going to grab is your JKP protein, and you're going to do 2 full scoops into your mixing bowl.
I'm trying, I'm trying.
to do half a cup of oats. So let me grab my half cup. So I've got half a cup, and then you dump it in. And then last for our dry ingredients is going to be the cocoa powder. Now this is dark and very deep, so it makes everything very rich. Moving on to our wet ingredients, I went ahead and grabbed a separate bowl to mix all of those in. You don't really have to mix them all together separately. I just like to kind of mix all my dry, mix all my wet, and then dump it all together. For the wet ingredients, you are going to do 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. So I got my peanut butter. So 2 tablespoons is going to be 30 grams. And I like to weigh things out just to make sure it's a little bit more accurate. So I've got my bowl on my scale here. I zeroed it out, kind of. There we go. And then I'm gonna open my peanut butter.
Even if it's in my dreams, I'm trying, not to think.
Next, we are going to add the coconut oil. The coconut oil, I only do a tablespoon of. It's kind of strong. It definitely gives it a coconutty flavor. If you don't like coconut, I would suggest doing half of a tablespoon, but I love coconut, so I did a full tablespoon. I forgot to mention this ingredient in the beginning of the video, but it is really important. And that is honey, because we want these babies to be sweet. I use 2 tablespoons of honey. 2 tablespoons will be 40 grams. So I'm going to zero my scale out and add my honey in. I'm just gonna take off the top and dump it in there. Alright, after we have all of our wet ingredients, oh, one more. We need a tablespoon of water. Dump that in. We're gonna mix all of our wet ingredients together to kind of form like a paste. Now with the peanut butter and the water, it does kind of stay a little bit separated in the oils, but it definitely comes together. So this is kind of what it looks like. So you can see like it's just kind of like a pasty, chunky. So that's all mixed together. And what we are going to do is we're going to grab our dry ingredients and dump the wet ingredients in. Dry ingredients, taking my wet ones, dumping them in the mixture. And now we stir and mix together. Now you kind of do a folding motion, so you're gonna go like this with your spoon to get everything mixed together. And I kind of will like press on it, press all the ingredients together, especially so the dry and the wet all kind of get clumpy and mixed together. I don't like to add too much liquid to this because I like my balls to be kind of like of a cakey consistency. So I will mix and mix and mix until I feel like everything is mixed together. And then if it's still a little bit too dry, then I'll add a little bit more water to it. Okay, I've got it all mixed together. So you wanna keep mixing and mixing until it all kind of starts to like clump and form into a I don't know, like a thick, like cakey kind of consistency, and I'll show you what that looks like. So here it is. You can see that it's kind of like clumpy and sticky. So it kind of, when you like use a spoon, it forms like this. So what you're going to do is take a tablespoon, and we are going to scoop and shape our balls. I have my mixture here, and then I have a plate with pink Himalayan sea salt, because I don't know about you, but I love salty and sweet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shape my protein ball into a little ball form, and then rub it in a little bit of pink Himalayan sea salt to coat the outside. You can do a lot if you like it really salty, or just a little bit for the taste. And then I'm going to put my little protein balls in a bowl. So this is how you do it. You take your tablespoon. I like to keep everything super consistent, so I have figured out that a tablespoon of this batch will make 10 balls total, and each ball, like I showed earlier, is 80 calories. So chock full of good ingredients. It's an awesome, awesome cure your sweet tooth treat. So I'm gonna grab some of my mixture with my tablespoon, and then take my ball, form it into a protein ball. Then I'm rolling it a little bit in the salt, and there I have a protein ball. Ta-da!
Oh no, 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 I'm trying, I'm trying, I'm trying, I'm trying, I'm trying, oh, I'm trying, I'm trying, I'm trying, I'm trying, I'm trying not to give it to you. Oh no, 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 not to give it to you. With nothing.
Once you get all of your little protein balls rolled up, you can either eat them there on the spot if you're hungry. I know I ate a few. Or you can put them in your refrigerator, keep them chilled, and they will stay fresh. And you can just grab them out whenever you want a little like on-the-go treat, or maybe after dinner if you're trying to cure your sweet tooth. These are super rich, so you only need one or two and you're usually good to go, which is an awesome alternative to a candy bar or ice cream, or even just a protein bar, because these have a lot more clean and natural ingredients in them. So here is my little bowl of protein balls. They are delicious. So good. So good. And so sweet. Knocked it out of the park. If you have any questions about anything, never hesitate to reach out to me. Like, subscribe, follow, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
It's on fire, 'cause I'm a bad